Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Molar Bear. We are just loading up Space Marine 2. I'm super excited about this game. I've been excited for a while. But anyways, if you're new to my channel, which I'm still pretty new, so that's probably most if not all of you, I like to just play through games and talk, get my thoughts, and have a good time. So anyways, if you're joining me for the first time, thank you so much. Feel free to like this video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel for future content. Anyways, let's get started, though. We are going to be doing a full playthrough of the Space Marine 2 campaign. So anyways, I played a little bit, just to kind of figure out how the game works. But anyways, we're going to do a new save file this time. So I think I'm probably just going to play on normal this time. Let's see. Yeah, we're probably just going to do normal. Not trying to get my butt kicked too hard, especially since I've never played this game before. But anyways, we'll go ahead and watch the opening animation, which is much less laggy. I think they just patched the game. Yesterday I tried to watch this and I seriously couldn't even watch it. It was so laggy. It was like a slideshow. But it seems like they maybe fixed that in the latest patch. But anyways, we'll watch this and then we'll get going. Okay, so in case you didn't know, living in the Imperium in the 41st millennium is pretty much the worst case scenario that humanity could have taken. I always like to think Star Trek is like the best case scenario, and Warhammer 40k is like the worst case scenario. So, anyways. Oh, and it looks like it's actually still a slideshow. Okay, so it seems like it's working now. Sorry, I ended up having to cut out part of the opening cinematic because it was basically just completely frozen. It looks like it's still not running super great even now, though. So we'll see how much of this works. But if the rest works, we'll just keep watching it. If not, I'll just cut this all out. So you can see these Space Marines, they're being attacked by gargoyles. It's basically the Tyranids, one of their few flying units. And we are serving with the Death Watch right now. So I actually don't know a ton about the Death Watch. Okay, so it looks like that loaded the rest of that pretty okay. But yeah, so there's our Thunderhawk getting attacked by gargoyles.
Team leader to squad. Box check.
And it's gonna make us walk through the
kill team leader to squad.
Tutorial.
Confirm Vox contact.
Oh, so I guess we're a kill team.
We have crashed. It's from your position. Moving to.
Do you have the
Lost
virus
contact
bomb?
with brother.
Damn it.
Approaching orbital launcher facility. Well secured.
Hellstroth, Alpha. I'm moving to the crash site. Do you read?
Okay. So we got some Tyranids, just a couple. Attacking the Imperial Guard position.
Since the crash.
I'm here, damn it.
Hellstroth, you have command. What are your orders? We proceed as planned. Launch the virus bomb into the stratosphere, detonate it, and watch the Tyranids die. A sight I will greatly enjoy.
Agreed.
Transmitter must be broken. Homicans. The area will be crawling with them.
Yeah, so we're fighting the Tyranid Swarm, which I'm pumped about. This game looks great, by the way. I just want to take a moment to recognize that. I mean, this is a huge upgrade from Space Marine 1. Space Marine 1 wasn't too bad, but it's 12 years old, so it's aged. Okay, yeah, it's explaining the armor and the health. I did like how you regenerated health in the first one a little bit more, though, if I'm being honest.
Alpha, where's that damn virus bomb?
Okay, yeah, so just
I'm up to my elbows in
heavy
these
attacks,
wretched bombs.
hold right button, knock enemies back.
Word from Brother Darius, or the commander. Nothing. It is left to us to share the glory now, Kelstos.
Nice.
Hold on, brothers.
Yeah, so these are Hormigons. They're basically the little itty-bitty foot soldiers of the Tyranids. There's typically just literally a billion of them. So I'm getting a little bit of lag. I might need to update my drivers. I haven't done that in a while.
Spores.
But yeah, these guys are really small. They're pretty dangerous. You gotta remember, Space Marines are like 7 to 8 feet tall. So if these guys are coming up to my knees, that means they're at least, I don't know, just gotta talking, but 2 or 3 feet tall. So if you can imagine fighting that as an Imperial Guardsman, it'd be pretty crappy. Would not be a good time. So they got this new combat system. It's pretty fun. Okay, now I can execute him. But yeah, it almost creates more of a duel. Let's see. Yeah, when they're incapacitated, got it. More of a duel with the enemies, which I think is kind of cool.
Must reach that bomb.
Especially the big ones.
Even if I have to chew my way through.
I mean, chewing your way through probably wouldn't be very effective, but you know, whatever it takes. But yeah, it definitely looks a lot better. You can see the map design is really nice, the foliage, the ground. Just a huge upgrade in graphics. And I mean, just look at that. That is so cool. That just looks so good.
Darius,
Oh,
Brother.
Darius.
I will repay them tenfold. This
Well,
bolter will roar in your name, Darius.
Thanks for the gun.
I swear on it.
So it looks like we lost that guy.
Come, vermin.
That's a bummer. Oh. Alright, so I guess we're gonna get attacked. So we are using what's called a bolt pistol. So a bolt pistol is actually
I
huge.
should be kicking these rotten seals out of my fangs for weeks.
And it essentially shoots a rocket-propelled
Have you
grenade.
secured the virus bomb? No. For every gaunt I smash, 10 more come raining down. If we fail to launch that bomb, there will be nothing to stop the Tyranids.
That is true.
I am almost at the crash site. Just make sure the launcher is still standing when I get...
Got him. Piece of cake.
I will hold the line for as long as I can.
Okay, so it's not very accurate when I'm not aiming it. Yeah, so I heard that they, in order to make the Tyranid swarms swarmy, because a real Tyranid swarm would have like literally billions of Tyranids coming down, they used, I think it was, what's that zombie game? World War Z, that was it. The engine from that, same one they used to create huge hordes of zombies, they're using for this. Which is pretty awesome. So hopefully we're going to see some huge Tyranid swarms. And since technology's advanced so much, should be able to support it. There's always a big limiting factor in Space Marine 1. I mean, you're trying to make these huge orc swarms, but you know, you can only make them so big because the hardware has its limits. Yeah, so we're going over here. We're gonna get this virus bomb. So virus bombs, it's one of the most dangerous weapons in the Imperial arsenal. Essentially what it does is it drops, it's a biological weapon, and it drops Life Eater virus onto the planet. And what Life Eater virus does is it just kills anything and everything that's living. So it'll eat it, dissolve it, evaporate it, and it produces a ton of gas as well when it does that, so you can actually ignite the atmosphere if it kills enough enemies, or enough life, I guess in general, just enemies. So yeah, super dangerous. But I thought I remember in the lore them saying that the Imperium does not use virus bombs against the Tyranids. Oh, it's over there. Because they're worried they would incorporate the genome of the virus bomb virus into their DNA, and they would evolve and adapt to use it against the Imperium. But guess not. Alright, so we're gonna fight this warrior. Crap, I'm still kind of learning the controls. So you can parry, strike, and then I'll execute him. Piece of cake. So it looks like my squad did not do very well, judging by the fact that all of them are dead. Alright, let's kill some Tyranids. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta get quicker on that parry. It is gonna be easier to fight them than the knobs, in my opinion, though. Yeah, it's a little disappointing that executions only regenerates your shields, though, because that'll regenerate on its own anyways. So I definitely prefer it if it still regenerated your health, but we'll see. We'll see how well we do. Might make it a little harder to stay alive, but I'm sure it's balanced in some other ways fine. Alright, let's go. Let's see, hold right button to break enemies blocked with heavy attacks. I love when these little guys jump on you. Honestly, like, they're just not a threat, really. But it's still so satisfying when you just, like, grab their tail and just throw them so hard on the ground that they explode. Alright, so let's get in here.
Are you with me? I have the bomb!
I do have the bomb. I've got it. I've got the bomb. So that's a Ripper Swarm. I wonder if those are ever actually going to attack me, or if they're just going to be like a set piece. But yeah, Rippers. Looks like they've been breaking that down. I believe one of their big jobs.
I have the virus bomb. Moving to the orbital launcher. We'll fire into stratosphere where it will disperse over Tyranid positions.
Okay. Where'd he go? There he is. Got him. Oh. And we got Hormigons. Lots and lots of Hormigons. Yeah, that is definitely my most satisfying one. They think they're gonna jump you, and then all of a sudden they just feel someone yank it on their tail, and they know, it's over. Okay. So these look like some kind of Tyranid drop pods, essentially. So you might be thinking, how many Tyranids are there? And how can they afford to throw their units away so easily? Well, that's a great question. So, Tyranid swarms are generally just freaking massive. We're talking like trillions of bioorganisms.
The virus will spread through their forces. They will adapt, but it will slow them down. The virus must be launched into the stratosphere.
Oh, interesting.
Nothing
So I
else
guess, so the Tyranids, yeah, so they come in with their ships, and there's trillions of them, or at least there's capacity to create trillions. Because they don't necessarily keep, it's all about biomass, you know? So they're not necessarily keeping all that biomass. Right, I keep forgetting the orange one means you have to dodge, the blue one means you can parry it. And it doesn't always show up. So let's get out of here because I'm about to die. Oh, he got me. That's okay. First death. Mission aborted. Oh, we'll answer. But anyways, yeah, so they don't necessarily, like, these bioships are here and they invade these planets so they can harvest the biomass of the planet. Oh, I thought I carried that. I guess I didn't time it right.
Nothing else matters.
So, there's not necessarily going to be trillions and trillions of Tyranids in the bioships at a time, but they have the capacity to use their biomass to create trillions and trillions of organisms. So it's kind of the same thing. Oh man, he got me again. Yeah, it's really just, you gotta time those warriors. Anyways, most of the time I'm gonna be just cutting out my deaths, but I'm not too worried about it right now. Alright, one more time. We got him this time. We got it. The Molar Bears got it. So in case any of you are wondering why my username is Molar Bear, it's actually because I'm in dental school right now. So, Molar, get it? And then bear, I don't know, bears are cool. So, anyways, these Tyranids need to be afraid of me, because I don't know if any of you are afraid of the dentist, but, oh, we can be scary when we want to. Sometimes I actually deliberately frighten patients, just kidding, that's not true, but... Okay, got him. No. And these little guys. It's just me and him. Okay, dang. Alright, I swear I'm gonna get better at this, and I'm gonna learn how to own these warriors. Okay, so let's shoot all these guys first. Oh yeah, that is so freaking satisfying. I really hope, like in the first game, they just give you a bunch of different melee weapons as time goes on. I know in the first game, okay, got the parry, and I execute. Got him. Yeah, and the chainsword is the worst one. So I'm hoping, excuse me, that is the thing. I'm sure it will be. It's going to be some kind of weapon variation. But anyways, yeah, just look at these set pieces, man. These just look amazing. I mean, look at that Chimera. It just looks so nice. But yeah, so they'll drop these drop pods.
Your tardiness has been flagged for invigilation.
Open the gates.
Shift chronometer reset. You're registered as on duty. Carry out the on-science work according to the divine synchronicity.
Let's see. One thing I did like about the first game though is they gave you unlimited ammo in your bolt pistol in the campaign. I always kind of like that. I mean, it's not like a great gun, but at least you knew you had something. Okay, so this is the the shell. We're gonna put the virus bomb in there.
Inserting payload.
Look at that, it's green. It's nice. It's dangerous. Green things are dangerous. Don't you forget it. Oh, I can look around. Yeah, so I'm a Death Watch. I think he said it was a captain. But yeah, you can see super nice left pauldron. I'm not super familiar with the Death Watch, but I guess we're a kill team. So my understanding with the Death Watch, they're not really like a chapter. They're kind of more like small units sent on specific missions.
Transmitting override authorization.
Like very specific
Set
missions.
course for stratospheric detonation.
And they're a little more like of a free running organization. So anyways, yeah, if I ever get something wrong lore-wise, feel free to please correct me in the comments. I'm definitely not an expert. I do enjoy Warhammer 40k lore though, so
Spirit, where is the
I know some
command
stuff.
console?
On the observation platform above. The Magos on duty does not
I
respond.
like how he throws that. It's so casual.
Summon the lift.
He's just like, yeah, there you go. Alright. Another one, and then we got a whole box of grenades right here. So. Alright. Okay, got him. Not sneaking up on me. Okay. Great stuff. They're all dead. I'm hoping that they'll all be dead soon. Yeah, one of the tough things about fighting the Tyranids, though, is those Rippers. I think one of their main jobs
Machine
is
Spirit,
they're little
what
guys.
is the status of the orbital launcher?
It's great.
Activation. Console inactive for 22 hours.
That's for
This
the
impiety
candles.
to the Omnissiah has been logged.
Activate launch systems.
The rite of initialization must be performed.
Oh my gosh.
Seeking authorized Magos at the command console. The command console is posted at the edge of the observation platform.
Indeed it is.
We'll attend to you shortly.
Yeah, but anyways, so the Rippers, they break stuff down and kind of turn it into more of like a pulp. So they would like turn this guy into just like goo, basically. And then the swarm will actually reabsorb the biomass, and then they'll use that to just make more Tyranids. So it's a very efficient way of fighting, because if these Hormagaunts, you know, you lose 1 billion Hormagaunts, but then most of them, their bodies get recycled, you can maybe make like, I don't know, 500,000 Hormagaunts
Can you not
out of their
hasten the
bodies.
down process?
Seismic disruptions have occurred.
Oh, you can. Wow, that's pretty cool. I was thinking those were just like they're for looks, but they're actually, those are all rendered enemies. That's awesome. But yeah, so you can see, anyways, back to my other train of thought. Holy crap, that's a lot. You know, if you're losing half your troops and then you just rehatch them. Oh, wait, I have unlimited ammo right now. So I can just refill. It's a pretty good way to fight. Oh yeah, this is exactly from World War Z. This is cool. They do the climb on top of each other thing. I gotta keep them down there. Oh, except that side. Apparently they already got up, so that's okay. We can just fight them the old-fashioned way. By old-fashioned way, I mean hand-to-hand combat. Ah! Execute hit. Oh, he's dead. Shoot them. Shoot, shoot, shoot. As long as he's not a warrior, these guys aren't too much of a threat. But they're definitely still a threat.
Attention. Magos. Your launch authorization is required for dispatch of payload.
Yes, you can't really regenerate your health. 2, 3, and the stamp. That's a good one for when they're surrounding you. Anyways, I'll just cut to where I'm alive again. Okay, so we're back. And we are launching this bomb into the stratosphere. So I guess the goal here is we're launching this virus bomb up. It's gonna fall on Tyranid positions. So you can see there's the virus going out, Life Eater virus. And it's basically excuse me. It's basically just gonna kill a lot of them. So the Tyranids, what they do as well to win wars is they're constantly adapting. Constantly adapting to the threat before them, so they will take their bioforms, which remain pretty consistent actually. Like, you're going to see Hormigons attacking basically any world, just because it just works, but they're going to modify their Hormigons, so eventually the virus bomb, they're going to adapt to the virus bomb so that they're not vulnerable to it anymore. But for right now, it's very effective against them, so we don't have to worry about that yet. And there we are. That's my man Titus, captain of the Ultramarines, until Leontis, whatever that guy's name was from the first game, effed us over with the Inquisition. But I guess they didn't label him as a traitor, because obviously he's still part of the Imperium. Oh, he thought.
I will not rest until you lie dead at my feet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is pretty satisfying combat, I gotta be real. Okay. So I think if you get a good parry on them, that'll stun them, and then I think you can just kinda hit them. So it's also nice if you execute them. Oh. He got me. He really did. Alright, so you can lock on. Got a good hit. Oh, crap. Oh, I think I'm invincible right now anyways. Oh, what's going on? Execute that guy. Very nice.
Eradicate your kind from the galaxy.
I will eradicate. What is that supposed to be? So basically I'm a space racist. Hate to break it to you, but it's the truth. It just is. So you can see these Ripper swarms out here. Oh, out of ammo. They're just circling. But yeah, all of these Tyranids are controlled by what's called the Hive Mind. So I'll have to review actually the lore behind this. And there's a Carnifex. So if you ever wonder what the Tyranid equivalent of a tank is, you're looking at it. That's it, right there. It's the Carnifex. So we're just gonna shoot this guy as much as we possibly can. Just a big, giant monster. So, you know, as a Space Marine, I mean, Space Marines don't really feel a lot of fear. I don't know if they feel any fear, actually. But, you know, just imagine being like an average Imperial Guardsman serving in your local Astra Militarum branch. Anyway, so this is a scripted death, by the way. I did not lose. He did not kill me fair and square. But it'd be pretty freaking terrifying. Yeah, but anyways. He got me. Or she, you know. We don't know what the Carnifex identifies as. I don't think that's a relevant or meaningful point. I don't think Tyranids have genders. sex. Alright. So here we are in orbit on a battle barge, the battle barge Resilient. So battle barges are usually Space Marine ships. I believe they're always Space Marine ships, actually. And that's me. So it's been about 200 years since the last Space Marine game. And how do I know that? Because in the first game, he had 2 studs on his head, which means it's 100 years of service each. And now he has 4 studs, which means...
You survived only through the Rubicon surgery.
Yeah, about
We
400
remade
years.
you. You are a Primaris now.
Oh, really?
Why?
That's interesting.
Lord Calgar issued the command himself.
Is he here?
Gone. Summoned by the Primarch.
Oh, nice.
I must get back to the Watch
Ah.
Fortress.
The lip
You have been
syncing's a little off.
reassigned.
My place is with the Death Watch.
The Inquisition can find no stain on you, Titus. Accused of heresy. You have served penance in the Death Watch for almost a century, and not once have you faltered. But you will never know redemption until you have faced the judgment of your brothers.
Ooh.
Prove yourself to us and know true absolution.
Oh, so I think he just noticed that he's an Ultramarine.
What is your life?
My
So yeah,
honor is
at the end
my
of the
life.
last game, we were achieved of heresy, because Titus was able to
What is your fate?
touch something, basically touch the
My
warp
duty
without it affecting
is
him,
my fate.
which is supposed to be impossible, according
What
to the Codex
is
Astartes.
your fear?
My fear is to fail.
So he's been serving the Death Watch to serve penance, basically to make up for it. And it's interesting they're saying it's been 100 years because he has 2 more studs. So
What is
I don't know what
your
that's about.
reward?
My salvation
But
is my reward.
yeah, this has got to be quite a moment for him.
What
Coming back to his
is
brothers.
your craft?
Coming back to the
My
Ultramarine
craft.
chapter.
Is death.
Heck yeah,
What
it is.
is your pledge?
My pledge is eternal service.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're back.
The Rubicon surgery has remade you as a Primaris Marine. You are now stronger, faster, and more resilient. You will take your place as an Ultramarine once more. Your brothers will know that you served in the Death Watch, but your dishonorable status as a Black Shield has been redacted from the archives. Should it be discovered, there would be questions. Lord Calgar has offered you a second chance. Do not taint it.
Interesting. That's interesting because technically Titus never committed any acts of heresy. If you
Sergeant Ventia
think
has
about
secured
it.
the spaceport and handed over its defense to the Cadians. Brother,
Lieutenant.
But yeah, man. Oh man, this just looks epic. So this is a
Rest of the
what is that?
squadron, flight deck.
I don't know.
Yes,
Some-
brother.
I don't think it's a servitor. I can't really tell. So it's just the crew. So this is a tech priest. Basically, they run all the Imperium's technology. They're kind of psycho. And then I think most of these guys, like that's definitely a servitor. Excuse me. They're lobotomized humans that are used essentially as slaves. And dang, this looks sick. I've never understood why everything is so freaking dark on ships in Warhammer 40k. Like, just add more lights. But I guess it fits the whole grim dark attitude theme, so whatever. So that's little servo skull. I believe that is a decapitated human head, and the brain is still inside.
The effects of the virus bomb.
Oh, that looks really cool.
My lord. Lieutenant Titus reporting for duty.
Have Sergeant Gadriel report to the bridge. How are your wounds?
Good enough.
Yeah, the lip syncing is not
I'll
awesome.
be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement.
Hopefully they'll fix
There
that.
could be questions, suspicions. I cannot afford discord among the men. Not now. You're a lieutenant now.
Yeah, it's super off.
Will that be a problem?
No, Captain.
Very well. We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets. Avarax, a hive world, and Kadaku, which you already know. We're abandoning the latter. It's mostly Adeptus Mechanicus research facilities. We're evacuating critical assets and personnel.
I
These
like it.
defense guns are keeping the
Cut your
skies
losses.
clear for our ships. The Tyranids have taken note. Get down there and protect those guns.
Captain, you wish to see me?
Oh my
Sergeant,
gosh. Please
This
fix
is
the lip
Lieutenant Titus.
syncing.
He'll be taking over command of your squad.
Sir,
I expect you on the ground within 30 minutes. Dismissed.
That guy looks like he was like a model before he got turned into a space marine. He's like
Lieutenant,
probably was named
forgive my
Chaz before.
hesitation. I am merely surprised by this development. As am I.
Alright, so actually I'm going to break it into another part. I'm trying to keep these episodes closer to 30 to 40 minutes. I made my Bioshock ones. If you ever want to check that out on my channel, those are there. Those are like an hour and 10 minutes, so I feel like that's a little bit long. But anyways, we're going to break into another part. We'll be back with another installment right after this. So anyways, if you've watched this video and if you've enjoyed it, please feel free to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel for more content. I like to do lots of playthroughs and just other different various gaming things. So if you enjoy that, feel free to check out my other content. Anyways, I've been Molar Bear, and we'll catch you in the next one.